have one more special treat tonight. As you all know from the balloons and everything else here, we are celebrating the fabulous book launch of the Gay Leadership Dude.
Thank you. Thank you all for coming, whether you're here for the Orlando Shakes folks, MBA Orlando, or Pride, or here to support me with my book, Pride Leadership. We want to thank you all for coming here tonight. For those who don't know me, I am Dr. Steve Yacovelli, and I am the Gay Leadership Dude. So with that in mind, you now know 3 things about me. 1, I'm gay. We have the socks to prove it, see? 2, I self-identify as a dude. And then 3, I talk about leadership. What does that really mean? I've been in this space for many, many years, and I've worked with lots and lots of leaders, and I've worked with several of you here in this room. So by show of hands, raising your left hand, and I know you've been drinking for an hour, so it's kind of a test. Raising your left hand, who here identifies as a member of the LGBTQ PLU community? I say PLU, not plus, it's cooler. Okay, keep your left hand raised if you do. If you are not raising your left hand, allies, we love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for being who you are. Okay, keep your hands raised. Raising your right hand, and this could get challenging if you do have a drink, so figure that out, smart leaders. But my question is, with your right hand, who here identifies as a leader? Yeah, I hear that, yeah. At this point, some of you have both hands raised. Everyone should have your right hand raised. Why? Because everybody's a leader. You can put your hands down. Simon says, gay guy says, thank you. Everybody here is a leader, and that's kind of one of the big things I want to write about and talk about in my book. I was working in leadership for my whole career, like I said, so it was 3 years-ish. Come on, that was funny in my head. Come on, 3 years. Now, it's been about 25 years or so that I've been in the leadership, change management, diversity consulting space. And over time, you start to see patterns of behavior with people. Some people who are just rocking it at leadership, some people who are just crashing and burning at what they think is leadership. But you start to see the patterns of what makes somebody really effective. Then several years ago, I started working with several of you in this room, working more in the LGBTQ PLU community, advocacy, and I'm watching these amazing gay, and I'm using the general term gay leaders, and they're just crushing it. They're doing such good work, both here in Orlando and well beyond. And the little inner Carrie Bradshaw kind of jumped out at me. I couldn't help but wonder. I couldn't help but wonder, though, if gay leaders, LGBTQ PLU leaders, have almost a little leg up on the leadership skills that I've identified and we've identified in the leadership space that make them more rock stars. For example, you look at the contemporary research out there, people who are authentic at work are much more successful. It's out there. Tons of books out there. Well, I theorize, and I think it's true, and I think many of you in this room would agree, that when you're authentic self, when you're out, when you are who you are in the workplace, you're much more effective. And I think by nature of being who we are as people, we tend to flex those leadership muscles a little bit more than maybe our straight brothers and sisters. And that's kind of where Pride Leadership came about. So, of course, by being here, you hopefully got your free drink. Yeah. You're welcome, yes. But also, too, and I think more importantly, everybody gets a copy of the book. You want to see what it looks like? If you haven't seen social media, big reveal. So here is your book. Thank you. Folks in the back, so now you can see it. We'll unveil the reality. This is for all of you, every single one of you who are gay leaders in the room, which again is all of you. Everybody's a leader. This book is for you. Hopefully you can find some nuggets of wisdom in it. There is many people in this room I want to quickly thank. Of course, where's Mark? Mark Gibson, my author brother, he's mentioned the book. Where's Thor? Thor, where are you, Thor? Thank you, Thor. Thor contributed a story. Felix Brito, Dr. Brito, are you here? I don't think he's here. He contributed. Mark Daly. Mark, are you here? Thank you for your contribution to the book. Gina Duncan wrote a blurb for the book. She took the time to read it and kind of take a look. So this is for you, and I want to thank all of you. I also want to especially thank my husband, who let me write these book shenanigans over the course of the last year plus. Thank you, Monkey. And for the rest of you, now that I've bribed you with a $25 retail book and a free drink, I'm asking a favor. Inside the book is a little piece of paper. It says, hey, you got your copy. What can you do now besides read it and like it? Please go to Amazon and rate it. I'm kind of like an Uber driver. 5 stars is awesome. But there's no cleanup fee. But go ahead and please rate the book. Steve on Amazon.com. Please, if you want to write words, awesome. If not, my goal with the book is not to write a book. It's to start an LGBTQ leadership movement. I don't think there's enough emphasis on maximizing the rock starness that every gay leader here is. That's really where the book is going. So if you can rate that, that just allows me to share that information with the world. And then once you do that, on the other side, give this to somebody who might want the book and kind of gay it forward, if you will. So thank you very much. We're done. Go have fun. And you can come up and get your book. They're all signed. And if you want me to add any additional stuff, I'll be up here with my Sharpies ablazing. Thank you.